Sometimes they just need to hear from another cancer survivor. My breast cancer in 2017, and then my pain. So I had that after chemotherapy, my right hand, okay, my right hand is painful. It's to the point where I can't take a pen to write without pain. All right, I can't take a spoon to feed myself without pain. And my pain level is like 9.5 out of 10. So it's permanent pain. My name is Huey. Okay, I am a trained nurse for 28 years, hold a bachelor degree in health science. I'm a mom to 2 beautiful teenage daughters. I live in Petaling Jaya, Malaysia. I am also a certified infant massage instructor in early childhood right brain education, on kinesiology, on EMET, Touch for Health, Brain Gym, and continuous, whatever there is to upgrade on wellness, I will be in, which is why I'm in LifeWave. And I am passionate about giving people effective and efficient options about wellness. I'm passionate about women issues, family, children, education, and the dreaded C word, cancer. Why cancer? It's because I am a cancer survivor myself, and I know what I went through. And people need to know that there are simpler options that they can get well and stay well. All right, because I believe when we know better, we do better. Yeah. I practice evidence-based and functional wellness because if there is no evidence, it's just one of those you say, I say kind of thing. With LifeWave, very pleased to know that we are all backed by so many science, and it's easier to share because people want to see the science behind it. All right. And it has to be functional. If it's not functional, it's going to be difficult. Lots of things out there are good, but they require a lot of work on our part. And if you're not well, you may not possibly do all those things. But LifeWave is so easy. It's just all you need to do is get yourself those patches, peel it, wear it, drink your water, and you're good. All right. For 12 hours a day, different patches work differently. So let's upgrade our lifestyle. All right. So let me move on. Okay, if you have any questions, do put in a chat and I will look and address it later. Right. So there are 6 key areas that I usually work with my clients. All right. I'm a nurse. I can't take that nursing out of me. So I still practice nursing. I've always believed in stem cells back in 2002. All right. This is 20 years ago when I was still in the hospital and I was introduced to stem cells. Also fascinated with the possibilities and that it can do. I'm the type that when my girls were born in 2004 and 2007, I kept their cord blood. Okay, and that is another cost. So if you're going to think about cost, LifeWave patches is easy. You don't have the cost is just so cheap. All right. And then I'm a certified infant massage instructor, so I believe in touch therapy. But how many of us, okay, have that time to continue to go for massage? Or during COVID, during the lockdown, we can't even go. So the patches helps tremendously for people who are busy but yet want to improve their lifestyle. Right. Then there are essential oils. They are plant-based, nature-based. They are good, but you still need to take a very active action to continuous using it. So I still think LifeWave is easier, right? And then of course I discovered LifeWave in 2019, and my life has changed. All right. And then I'm also into kinesiology, the different models, health modalities out there. Every one of these are effective, but if you want a simplest way and really easy, no-brainer type, then go with the LifeWave patches, okay? Because they are effective and efficient. No, definitely, there's nothing out there in the market, as far as I know, that can rival that, like that can rival life with. All right. Okay. I believe we only have this one body. Okay, we all have this one body in this one life. Okay, so treat your body right. Be kind to yourself. Okay. Okay, I'm going to share in 3 parts: past, present, and future. My past is I have a very colorful medical history, right? On reproductive health in the 1990s and the 2000s, you name it, I think I have it. No, ovarian cysts, endometriosis, or polyps. I have the period pain right from the start as a teenage girl. I suffered a lot. Okay. And the whole thing is, while I went through the medication, I went through the surgeries, it does help me. Okay, it does help me. But the long-term side effects, you really wouldn't know. I went through hormonal imbalance because of the medication. The weight went yo-yo to the bigger size, okay, not the smaller size. It wasn't fun, especially when I was a nurse. We know nurses wear uniform, and back then the uniform is tight, just nice fitting. I can't fit into my uniform. To give you some numbers, I was 41 in 2 months because of medications. I became 60 kilo. So it's no joke. And how to fit everything in? I needed to wear corsets and to squeeze everything in, which means I'm not breathing properly. Right. So there are a lot of side effects to even when they think that the medication and surgeries work. All right. And then, of course, there's the mood swings. I'll be laughing at one time and then crying the next moment. It's no fun. It's scary for people that don't understand, and they see and they are sitting in front of you. The long-term medications, they treat one problem, okay, and then they give you a whole lot of other problems. So so medication is also not the answer. They rarely look into the root problem. They don't reverse the problem. You'll be lucky if they don't increase your problems. All right. Okay, and then in terms of occupational hazard, okay. As a nurse, I went through, we don't drink enough water because we don't know whether we have time to go to the toilet. We have access to that. So we end up with urinary tract infection, or better known as UTI. Constipation, same thing, because you don't know whether you can find a toilet, and then you eat at odd hours because there's no fixed time. Gastritis is gastric pain is very common. Because of the different working hours, you get insomnia. I still get this bout of insomnia. All right. And then I appear really cold and lack of emotions because we're not taught what to do with our emotions. We're just taught not to cry, because if I cry and when you're sick, then I can't function, right? So so there are a lot of these conditions that I dealt with, right? And then of course there are pain, physical pain that we don't talk about. Sometimes we don't talk about, or we are too shy to talk about. Okay, that is long time ago, and the closest to what my past would be that I think people want to listen today would be my breast cancer in 2017, and then my pain. So I had that after chemotherapy, my right hand, okay, my right hand is painful. It's to the point where I can't take a pen to write without pain. All right, I can't take a spoon to feed myself without pain. And my pain level is like 9.5 out of 10. So it's permanent pain. So I went through many different types of pain options. While they work a little bit, okay, just a little bit, I need a combination of them to give me a little bit of relief. I was not happy. I cannot imagine life in pain, right? So 1.5 years later, right, because why I needed to manage the pain, because I can't be a mom, I can't be a wife properly, I can't even be a nurse because I can't give injections, I can't do the basic stuff a nurse is doing. I'm losing myself, right? So to cut the story short, after 1.5 years later, I was in so much pain. I look out for all whatever that's out there. I was desperate enough, and I responded to a Facebook advertisement on pain management. Okay, that was posted by Gino. I went. I really was desperate. I went, and I know Susie. I'm not sure whether Susie is here. I know Susie used the Life with Patches with her dog Wawa, and so I told her that I'm interested to know more. And so to cut the story short, I was not shy when I went. Okay, I was not shy. When they asked for people to try, I was the first to put up my left hand. I stood up to get myself to experience it, because it's very hard for me to imagine a patch that can work so well. Right? Well, the rest is history. I put it on. I remember Dr. Roy was there. He patched it, gave me a bottle of mineral water. I drank it, and as I was drinking, the pain started to come down from my right hand that cannot be lifted up because of the pain. I could lift it, I would say 90% straight up, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Yeah. So what we put in our body, okay, affects us in so many ways, and pain really doesn't help. So when you're pain-free, you're just able to do so much more. All right. Which brings me to the present. I am here. I'm excited to share because I am pain-free now. I can do so many things. I can go. I basically my whole life opened up again. And not only that, because I experienced it, I know what it can do for others. So I'm very, very happy to share with anyone out there. Just to let you know, I always have a bag of my patches in. I'm not sure whether you can see. Okay. I always have a bag ready to go. I carry along with me all the time. So when I talk about it, I have patches, like sometimes I have it on my forehead, sometimes I have it on my hand. It's visible. People are curious. People will ask. That they ask, I share. Okay, it's that normal. Is that easy? Is that normal? You just need to be ready, to be open enough to share. I definitely have a story to share, and all of you do as well. Okay, pain-free has been like amazing, amazing all throughout this 2 years. And better skin. Who doesn't want better skin? All right. Us, especially females, ask any female who doesn't want to have better skin. Right? I look the way I am today. I'm closer to 50. I look the way I am today because of the Life with Patches. All right. And I love you. So and positive moods. I really can't. I really can't share out how happy I am, or how that joyfulness, that high frequency that I feel each and every day, to do more, to want to do more and offer more. So you really got to try, continue wearing. Okay, the one thing I noticed between myself and a lot of others who tried and they don't see a difference is I continue using the patches even when I am well and they don't. Okay, so if you want to feel well, you want to stay well, please, please, please continue using, because you don't know what else you change. For 40 over years, we have put a whole lot of load on this body here, and in order to be able to change, you think 1 month, 2 months, just using it, it may give you that immediate symptom relief, but to know the total transformation, you really need to continue using. All right, to see what else. I definitely know, besides the hand pain, what the other significant thing that have changed is better skin, right? It's not just on the face where people can see, yeah. It's inside my body. I have the big surgery scar. It has keloid. For those of you that know keloid, it is this bumpy thing that on the skin, and then it itch like mad. Okay, you want to scratch and scratch, and there's no relief unless you go for a steroid injection, and it comes back. It keeps coming back. But what I've realized over that 6 weeks or so after I started, it has flattened. I'm too far away, but if you do see me outside in person, I will be more than happy to show you. It has flattened, it doesn't itch anymore, and it really turned my life around. Okay. Okay, for the future, what's in the future? Okay, do type in the chat if you want. Okay, do you want to feel, okay, do you want to feel better, or do you want to tell people that I am so tired, or do you want to feel so tired all the time? I don't. I definitely feel better. I just sleep very little because there's just so much. I'm just so excited about life. There's just so much to learn, so much to do that despite sleeping just a few hours, my body is still rested and I still look decently good. All right, and the possibilities. All right, the possibilities. It's really limitless. Right, there is just. Okay, let me try to give you a better picture. The chronic conditions that you see out there. Okay, just increase by numbers. You look at statistics, illnesses, cancer. It just goes up. The numbers keep going up. Kidney, you see dialysis center opening left, right, center. So we really need to look better, to look and take care of ourselves more and of each other, of our friends, our family that's around us. Okay, so it's really a lifestyle. Yeah, it's feeling better. It's a lifestyle, and one of the easiest way again is through LifeWave. And recently, just to let you know, I have 2 daughters, right? So one daughter in Singapore, and she was down with COVID. Okay, but when she went to Singapore to study, I gave her a pack of all the important patches in case she's not well, whether it's just a tummy ache or it's just pain from walking too much, because in Malaysia we are just so pampered. Okay, we drive from one point to the other, but in Singapore it's different. You walk a lot, so the legs will definitely be painful. It's like, as a mom, I want to be really well prepared to give her the things that she needs. And so she has a box of things with her. And so when she was down with COVID, I just have to tell her, open that box, use this, use glutathione, use X39, use Eon and all that. And so I didn't have to worry unnecessarily when she was not well. I know she will be well. She will be well managed and looked after. So thankfully, she only have 1 round of fever and that's it. No other symptoms. Everything is fine and she's all well now. Okay, she's out there, finished quarantine. The other one would be my husband, who's in the airline, who's an airline pilot. Okay, so he flies during at the peak of COVID. To say I am not scared is I'm bluffing you. All right, he was still flying, he was still working, and then the quarantine, they are, I really don't know what's out there, but I cannot tell him not to work. Don't work means no money. Yeah, okay, I'm not earning enough to tell him to stay home yet. That is my aim. Yeah, that is my aim. So so he flies, and I gave him the patches to use. I patch him up, or I pack it with him, and he just patch up. And he stayed well throughout all this, 2.5 years. He has basically stayed well. So I don't have to worry unnecessarily whenever he works. And now each time he flies, he's in a quarantine in a hotel. He knows that it helps him to sleep better. That he went through jet lag, right? But he sleeps so much better now. He has so much more energy. He looks younger, which is why I need to continue using, because I also want to stay. I don't want to look older. I don't want people to think that I'm his mom. All right. And then my youngest daughter, she's still in school, and school now open. You can go back to school, but every week, almost every day, I actually hear someone in her class that has COVID positive, and parents are so scared. So many parents are keeping their kids at home, and they're like, "How come you're not worried? You just send your child." I said, "Because I have tools. I have," and she goes to school with a patch. Okay, so I know what I know. I can keep her well. All right. So there are just no many options to that I have incorporated into my lifestyle, into my family lifestyle, that I cannot imagine not having the patches with me. All right. And the opportunities, wow, it's really, really limitless. It was accidental for me. It's starting to be not so accidental because I see the money. I think for a year, I didn't look into my commissions, and I didn't know how much bonuses was paid. So I did. There are times when I'm paid, there are times when I'm not paid. But it's no longer accidental. So I'm very happy to earn bonuses every single week. It's more than enough to cover what my family needs to use. So products are free, and a little bit more on many occasions. So so start sharing, because you never know. I never thought that one of my family member would actually take it seriously as a business. Never thought about it when I invited her. Just never thought about it. And I'm just so thankful that she decided to do it for herself. And we're working together, and I'm just so happy with her. I don't have to, I know she will be well, especially, medically, I know she will be well, and I'm just so happy. All right. So it allows me, okay, it has also allowed me, because I'm feeling good, I am looking good. When people see me, they actually wonder, how come you're looking at younger than before? How come you have more energy than before? And it's really a good testimony. It gives me the opportunities to share with others. So I get to say yes to more opportunities out there and more possibilities. All right. Okay. These are just some very basic pictures. All right. I didn't take, well, I couldn't find some of the photos. Yeah. So the first photo on your left, it's about me. That was when I was diagnosed with cancer. And while I look decently good, but it's really lack of energy. All right. And the middle one is with bad skin. It's not very clear, but half my face, that was, I think, the start of my radiotherapy. Half my face was eventually became 3 to 4 shades darker than on the other side. I can't walk out just like that. And it was really, really scary. It's like people really think that I'm a freak because I really look different on both sides. Yeah. I'm more thankful that I have a nice head, so no hair, it seems pretty good. I was pretty cool about it, but the left and right, that shading was hard. And the one on the right side would be before Aloe Vera. Okay, Aloe Vera was not available in Malaysia until recently. And every time I buy a set, before I get to use, sometimes it's open, I use 1-2 times, and then my mom will come and say, mine is finished. She hijacked my set away. Then my aunt will come and it will hijack my set away. So finally I told myself, no, I'm just going to get extra sets. They can take what they want. I'm going to use it for myself. So I will share in future what it looks like, because I consistently really using. I just started 2 days ago, right? So that's about the skin bit. And then of course, to have the energy to share with people about my cancer journey and giving them hope, it's really, really important. Okay. Regarding the radiotherapy, the different shading, if only I know about glutathione back then, yeah, I wouldn't have been burned, because I wouldn't get that sunburn and whatever burn that's out there, right? So now I know better. I can advise those people on radiotherapy that this is something that they must add on besides the X39. Okay, on stem cells, I think Dr. Roy has mentioned a lot about stem cells, and what I really love about stem cells is basically the what it can do, right? It developed into so many different cells that your body needs. It's that unique. It's able to do that. None other medication or injections or whatever out there, okay, will be able to do that. And it will really repair, it will divide, it basically gives you what your body needs to stay well and in fact do better. I use it for so many other, I use it for all these benefits, like for pain relief, for reduced inflammation. You know, you'll have the brochures, okay? So I will not continue with that. Okay, this is just some photos. This is before A La Vida, right? That time in 2020, LifeWave is not in Malaysia yet, so our products are very inconsistent. And with COVID, sometimes we you know, if you don't plan properly, you actually go without products. So this is the time where I make sure I have enough, and I was using it every single day without fail. And the pictures will actually speak for itself. It's definitely, I look better, my skin is better. So it's from June to October, and it's just a few months, and that's only the skin. I can't show you my energy. I can't show you what all the other improvement in my life. Okay, and so how can you know? It's like the reminder is here. Okay, I have a free clinic sharing online. Okay, the last Friday of every month about LifeWave and how you can use LifeWave for wellness, because you can use it in so many different ways. So do join in when you're free. The Zoom link is there. It's always the same link. And the reminder here is, it doesn't matter how slow you started. Okay, as long it's as long as you don't stop, you will stay well. All right, don't stop. That is my reminder for you. Okay, and this really hits me. Right? I don't live in pain anymore, and the people around you shouldn't live in pain. Okay, you never really know the true impact you have on the people around you. You never know how much someone needed that hope that you can give them. You never know how much your sharing turns someone's entire life around. Okay, which is why I'm here and I share, because someone out there may want to listen. Right? You never know how much someone needed that relief of the feel good factor. Yeah, so don't wait to share. Don't wait for someone else to ask you first. Go out there and talk to people. Yeah, don't wait for a better time. There's no better time than now. And just be you. Okay, share from your heart, because you never know how much someone really needs to hear this. Yeah, so just continue using, continue sharing. Okay, so this is me. For those who want, you can follow my professional page at facebook.com/asu for regular updates on wellness tips and strategies. The easiest would be to keep in touch with me is use your QR scanner and scan the code, and you are linked to me. All right. I am contactable if you need to ask me for further questions, clarifications, on what I've shared or what else I use it for, on WhatsApp and Telegram, and my number is there. Okay. And of course, there is testimonies. I think Dr. Roy caught me one day with the patches and on the site of the temple here, because I was on this forum, on this talk, and we were following US time, and I was sleeping a few hours, but despite that, I still look good, and everybody was like, wow, how in the world do you do that, right? So that's the power of Life with Patches, and just very little testimonies that when I share, and when you share, people will know that you are out there to help them. Okay. So thank you very much. Thank you for listening to me, and continue to use this Life with Patches to stay well and do so much more. Thank you, Dr. Roy, once again for giving me this opportunity to share this wearable lifestyle technology. And I'm thankful every single day that I am on it. And just before I go, must continue to use the simplest way out there is just to patch, and you'll be good. The consequences of not using is unimaginable. All right. So thank you once again. Thank you. My breast cancer in 2017. So I had that after chemotherapy, I put a whole lot of crap into my body for many, many years, even before cancer. That's how I end up with so much issue. All right. I need to get rid of those toxins in my body as much as I can. And I do a regular detox every 3 months. So I go through those every 3 months. I just finished my last week, the cellular cleanse. And it's fantastic. It's fantastic. We all need detox. The amount of things that we put on our body every single day that we are exposed to, we all need detox. It's you do it often, and you will definitely see the shift. You definitely see the shift.